Hello, my name is Merv Evans. I'm General Partner at Evans Venture Partners. I want to ask you a question. Are you looking for investment capital? Do you have an exciting company, an exciting business with a unique opportunity, a unique service? Are you ready for investment capital? Are you ready for prime time? Do you have a tremendous, huge, unserved market? I'm going to ask you a question. Are you ready to be funded? Are you really ready to be funded? Do you need $1 million, $5 million, $10 million? The question is, are you ready or not? Are your family affairs in order? Are your business affairs in order? Have you been looking for capital for a while? Do you need some help locating capital? Can you afford to spend $3,500, $4,500, $5,000 for looking for capital? Have you already been jacked by a management consultant or a so-called money hitter who's cost you weeks upon weeks, if not months of time, and thousands of dollars? What you really need is the help of Lynette Bigelow. Miss Bigelow owns a business called Bigelow Associates, an investor public relations firm. And she's got a very special offer for you. She's going to charge $249 to pitch your deal to the top 10 money hitters in your industry. Now let me ask you a question. Let me ask Lynette a question. Lynette, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
What is it that you are offering your good customers for $249? What exactly are they going to get for $249?
They're going to get 100 lead letter information kits.
All right. Now, let me tell you, if I were you, I wouldn't take her up on that offer to do 100 lead letters. Lynette, let's just give them 10 that are custom fitted to their requirements. 10 that are researched just to their needs. Let's not give anybody 100 lead letters with 100 shots in the dark. Let's target 10 investors that will match up to their exact requirements.
Okay.
All right? Now,
yes,
you're going to help them prepare a management statement.
that's right.
Now, they need 2 good reference letters. Why do they need 2 good reference letters, Lynette?
People who've known them for a long time and know that they know about their project.
They're credible, they're honest, they're trustworthy, that they've got some integrity. Is that right?
That's right.
Why do they need a board of advisors or board of directors? Why do they need 3 to 5 people to sit on the board with them?
They need people who have a lot of experience with that topic that they have.
They need people who care about them, don't they?
Yes.
They need people who want them to be successful.
Yes.
Why do they need to prepare a comprehensive history of their success? Take out a sheet of paper, put your photo at the top, your name, your position, a history of leadership success. 2010, 2009, 2008, 2007, 2006, 2005, 2004, 2003, 2002, 2001. A 10-year history of your success. Why is it important that they list their education, their professional awards, their civic and community involvement? And yes, civic and community involvement make a big difference in an investment picture. Why is it important that they have a comprehensive history of their success, Lynette?
So everyone can see that they're experienced in their project and know where they're going to go when they receive their investment capital.
They've got to demonstrate the management leadership to make their business a success. Is that right?
Yes.
Can you create somebody's management leadership skills out of thin air, Lynette?
No.
So what do they have to bring to the table?
They need to bring their information and expertise to the table.
If you cannot demonstrate that you've got the leadership, the drive, the marketability, and the profitability, you shouldn't take anybody's investment capital. Let me make it clear. Lynette, should people with shaky-bakey businesses contact you?
No.
With people with Mary Had a Little Lamb and Goldilocks businesses, should they call you up on the phone and try to get you to help them locate some funding sources?
No.
So it's $249. You're going to pitch the deal to 10 money hitters. Okay?
That's right.
And when they pay you and they don't find out of those 10 money hitters the right investor for them, is there a refund policy?
No.
That's that. You're putting your 10 shots out and either you're going to hit or you're going to miss.
That's right.
Lynette, do they need to have a corporate photo that has them out hanging at the beach with a couple kids and girls? Or do they need a corporate photo that has them in a nice suit, good-looking tie, looking like they're ready to do business with people? What's the picture that you need when you're putting together their funding profile? What type of picture do you want?
Shirt and tie.
And what do the ladies need to be wearing?
A dress or a suit.
And they need to look like they're ready to do business, right?
That's right.
Okay, so let's take a simple scenario. We take a deal at a glance sheet and we put that on page number 2. We take a history of your success and put that on page number 3. We take the use of funds statement and a short project description with risk disclosure, put that on page number 4. We take the front cover and take a good looking picture of you and put a project summary on the front cover. That's a funding package. The management statement's simple. A picture of you and a picture of each board of directors with a history, a comprehensive history of success on everybody, and of course 2 reference letters right behind your statement. It's not that complicated. Lynette, I understand that you give everybody a copy of an investor video script. Why is it important that they produce a dynamic and exciting investor video?
Because they need to convince the investor that they know what they're doing.
And they also need to disclose a few risk factors.
That's
On
right.
your investor video, you have got to say, do not invest your retirement income. Do not invest your life savings or borrowed funds. This investment has not been approved by the State Department of Corporations or the Securities Exchange Commission. This company is not listed on any stock exchange. Investors not capable of 100% loss, you should not consider this investment. Let me tell you one other thing. This company is not listed on any stock exchange. Please do not give anyone any money unless you're in direct contact with me after you've got a written agreement and all of your questions are answered. And then you need to talk about 5, 6, 10 minutes about who you are, where you've been, what you've done. Sell yourself. An investor video is to sell yourself, but you give yourself the risk disclosure too. I guarantee you, it's a lot more fun to walk out the front of the courthouse than right out the back, okay? Especially here in LA County. Now, Lynette, I want to ask you a question. I understand that you have a title called Getting Funded, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Hey, it's right over there by that chair. Could you hand it to me? Hand me that title there. Yeah, give it to me. Right there. That title. Hand it to me. I'm going to show you something, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you something very clearly without any ifs, ands, or buts about it. Getting funded. Are you serious about getting your business funded? Are you really serious about getting your business funded? Now, Lynette, there's a workbook in here. And I understand, wow, there are some audio CDs and DVDs in the back here. Okay? Let's take a look at what you got. How to Write a Red Hot Business Plan. The Courage to Be a Success. Hey, one of my titles. You know, four of my titles on a DVD here. Wow. Bigelow Evans Venture Capital Directory. Now, I understand that you recommend people use the National Venture Capital Association website. Why do you recommend the National Venture Capital Association website versus your directory?
Because no matter where they live, they can apply that particular material.
All right, so visit nvca.org, hit About NVCA, hit Members. You can also hit it by going to themoneysources.info. Okay, your business plan is a life plan. That's a 2 audio CD track discussing what you have to do in your personal life plan to get ready to start a business. And then we have Credit Repair for Women and Understanding the VC Process. This is a 80-page workbook, Lynette. So they get a printed copy of this, or is this on a CD and a PDF? Which way is it sent to them? Workbook or on a CD?
On a CD.
So this will be condensed, all electronic. What's your refund policy on electronic material, Lynette?
No refund.
Now what's this cost? $99, $159, $259. How much is this price on this item?
$259.
How much is it?
$259.
$259, and that includes, or I should say $249, that includes the 25, or I should say 10, not 25, excuse me. Let me correct myself. That includes 10 investor kits.
That's right.
$249 with this. Now, by itself, just the workbook, just buying the workbook by itself, how much does that cost?
$150.
$150. Okay. Now, does that include any consulting time?
No.
All right. What is your hourly consulting rate, Ms. Bigelow? What is your hourly consulting rate?
The hourly consulting rate is $100.
All right. Now, let's wrap it up. 323-309-6485. 323-309-6485. If you want help preparing your investor kit, right, you call Lynette Bigelow. Now, Lynette, do you require the whole fee up front, or do you take a partial and get started and work on progress? What is your method of payment?
Sometimes I'll take a portion, like 75 on the 150. Usually I try to get the whole amount so I can start doing my research on it, but I can take a portion of the fee.
So if a person comes to you, talks to you halfway right, acts reasonable, you'll work with them to see them through the light of day. Is that right?
Yes.
Now let me ask you a question, my friend. Are you sick and tired of not having this project funded? Okay. I'm going to ask you another question. Are you ready to be funded? Do you have a management book that looks like it's going somewhere? Is your life plan ready to launch a business? Are you ready to give this business 100% of your time to its success? I'm going to ask you that again. Are you ready to give 100% of your time to the success of the business and your success? Lynette, tell me about people who are ready to only give a half of their time or a quarter of their time. How do you work with them? What I call difficult clients who aren't putting enough in the game to make it go somewhere.
I don't work with people that are like that because I can't get enough information from them to work their project and get them funded.
Are you serious about being funded? I'm going to ask that question again, Lynette. Are they serious about being funded? Are they really serious?
No.
If you're not serious, do they need to call you?
No.
So they really have got to have their act together. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me tell you something. I'll be real upfront. If you want to be funded, there is not a better person for you to work with, including myself, than Lynette Bigelow. If you are serious about locating capital, there simply isn't a better person to work with than Lynette Bigelow. 323-309-6485. Lynette, what are your hours? Monday through Friday. What time can people reach you?
9 to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday, Pacific time.
One more time on that. What time can people reach you?
9 to 3 Pacific time.
And what's the best phone number for people to reach you at, Lynette?
323-309-6485.
Now, I'm going to be very upfront with you. I'm going to be very, very upfront with you. The odds are against you locating any investment capital. And those odds become exponentially more difficult when you become a difficult client to work with. Now, let's say you don't need Lynette's help. Okay, let's say you don't want Lynette's help. Get yourself a copy of Raising Startup Capital. There's a link on this website. Get yourself a copy of Raising Startup Cash. Okay? Don't bother me. Don't call me with your song and dance. Don't call me up crying the blues. I don't have time for it. If you are not serious about getting your deal funded, please don't bother us. But if you are committed to getting yourself funded, There isn't a better person to work with than Lynette Bigelow. Thank you. Merv Evans.